Are you building a new building or planning to expand your existing commercial property? When planning to build for your business or expand your existing commercial property, it's important to ensure you have the right coverage to protect your investment. Let's talk about that. Hi, it's Chris from Berry Insurance. When managing a commercial construction, renovation, or installation project, the last thing you want is to be derailed by fire, theft, natural disasters, or other incidents that can affect your progress. This is why having builder's risk insurance coverage is a pivotal part of your upcoming project, as it provides individualized protection for the structure and related materials until construction is completed. In this video, we'll navigate everything builder's risk insurance has to offer for your next commercial construction project, including: what is builder's risk insurance? What does a builder's risk policy cover and not cover? Do I need a builder's risk policy? What types of builder's risk policies are available? How filing a builder's risk claim works, and how much does builder's risk insurance cost? Let's get started. What is builder's risk insurance? Builder's risk insurance is an individualized type of property insurance designed for buildings undergoing construction or going through a major renovation. This policy protects the contractor or property owner from financial loss resulting from damage or loss of the project's structure and materials during construction. Builder's risk insurance policies are specialized for the needs of each business and project, but must be acquired prior to when construction is slated to begin. What does a builder's risk policy cover? Builder's risk policies cover your structure under construction as well as the materials being used to build it while they are either on-site or in transit. Since this type of policy is customized for each individual construction project, their exact terms of what is covered will vary greatly between projects and businesses. However, most builder's risk policies will cover damages or losses of property from theft, fire, vandalism, lightning, hail, hurricanes, wind, explosions. What does a builder's risk policy not cover? Most builder's risk policies will carry standard exclusions. Such exclusions include damages or losses resulting from ordinary wear and tear, mechanical breakdown, faulty design, employee theft, earthquakes, water damage, weather damage of property left in the open, acts of terrorism and war, government action, contract penalty, voluntarily parting. Builder's risk insurance does not cover liability insurance during construction. If you want liability insurance, you will need to purchase it in addition to your builder's risk policy. Builder's risk also does not cover the property of others or subcontractors who are required to have their own insurance. Further exclusions may apply depending on construction size or location, such as projects in beach zones not having coverage for damages or losses from earthquakes, floods, or winds. For these situations, your insurance provider should offer endorsements for further coverage. In addition to the structure and materials, extensions are available to cover temporary structures, construction forms, and scaffolding used throughout the construction process, as well as debris removal in the event of a loss. You may also see soft costs being covered as well. Builder's risk policies will also offer optional endorsements to reduce financial impacts resulting from potential damage or loss. These will sometimes be included with a standard policy at no extra cost. Do I need builder's risk coverage? If you are a contractor or property owner, you should always obtain builder's risk coverage for a construction project or major renovation. If the project is being financed, the lender will typically require proof of a builder's risk policy. This policy may not be required for all renovation projects, as smaller or less costly projects may be covered under your existing property insurance. But it's best to reach out to your carrier to see where you will and won't be covered. For more information on whether you need this coverage, check out the article linked in the description below. What type of builder's risk policies are available? Builder's risk policies for your commercial construction, remodeling, and installation project come in two variations: location-specific policies covering a single project, and blanket policies covering multiple construction projects per year valued at up to a figure determined by the insurance company. How to file a builder's risk claim. After experiencing damage or loss, builder's risk insurance covers up to the coverage limit. The coverage limit is established upon purchasing the policy and typically aligns with the estimated completed value of the project. Policy terms generally run 3, 6, or 12 months, depending on the length of construction. If construction exceeds the policy term, extensions are available. How much does builder's risk insurance cost? A builder's risk policy cost tends to vary as it depends on the total scope of the job as well as the values and costs associated. Some insurance companies may require a monthly audit or quarterly audit where the contractor will update the project values and any additional premium will be then calculated. When obtaining a quote, your insurance agent will ask for the following details regarding your project: site address, type of project, project budget, length of project, number of stories, square footage, public protection class, construction type, and if constructed on-site or modular prefab, site security details, name of the general contractor if the policy is purchased by the project owner, actual cash value of the existing structure if it's a renovation, the year built if it's a renovation, and projected structural alterations also if it's a renovation. Also may ask some of the soft costs, architectural fees, etc. Before breaking ground on your upcoming project, it is important to make sure you're fully covered throughout the entire process. Now that we've learned more about builder's risk insurance coverage, you can confidently move forward with your planned commercial build. Do you have more questions on builder's risk or other insurance topics? Then click the link below to our Learning Center. We upload hundreds of articles and videos answering nearly every insurance question you can think of. Don't see what you're looking for? Leave a comment for us to answer in our next article or video. Thank you for watching, and if you found today's video helpful, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. We post videos like this every week to help educate our viewers about insurance. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you in the next video.